Hey Marisser, you look half asleep.
You were up late grinding again, weren't you?
The Evolution Cup. Great League Edition. I played 75 battles, 36 wins, 39 losses. A clean losing record.
You losing more than you win, that's rare.
My rating went back and forth between 2264 and 2384.
Climb get knocked back, that's the one that wears you down.
But I got something out of all that losing. I wrote down every Pokémon I faced, one battle at a time.
Does knowing what you're up against actually help you win games?
If you can read who's coming, you know who to bring.
All right, I'll stay for the whole thing.
Let me lay out what today covers. The first half is about the rules and who I ran into.
Second half is those 10 and how to pair them up. That's the part I actually want.
Most of the runtime goes there too.
Keep the preamble short, then. Promise me that much.
Let's start with the rules of the Evolution Cup.
1500 CP or less, same as Great League. It's the other condition that I'm not used to.
A Pokémon has to have evolved at least once, but still be able to evolve again. So only the middle stage gets in.
Dratini hasn't evolved yet, so it's out. The one that gets in is Dragonair.
And if you took it all the way to Dragonite, that's the end of it.
But that cuts the pool down a lot, doesn't it?
It does. In exchange, the whole cast swaps out. The ones you'd normally just evolve and forget become the stars.
Sounds like it starts with digging through your storage.
No Pokémon are excluded either. It runs from August 11th to August 18th. Master League is running alongside it. Those are the rules. Now let's see what actually shows up.
Next is the log you counted yourself.
Everything I ran into, written down as it happened.
You tallied all of this by hand.
I wrote down the first Pokémon my opponent sent out in every battle.
7 to 5 battles is a lot to keep that up.
I'd have stopped counting by the 10th one.
The one that showed up most was Dusclops, then Charjabug and Primeape. Those three stand out.
Did Dusclops ever show up as the lead?
In my head, it's the one waiting in the back.
In this cup, it shows up in the lead.
Still, this is only what you ran into.
I'll say that plainly. I didn't count the whole world. Even so, I recorded the lead in every battle. The total across all 3 slots is on the next slide.
That is a lot of faces lined up.
30 species, 220 encounters.
Remembering all of that is beyond me. I'd forget it all within 3 days.
You don't have to. The top 10 cover 181 of them.
If 8 out of 10 are the same faces, I only need those. The rest I'll deal with when they turn up.
And that count is on the low side, if anything. Right, let me put those 10 up together first.
Show me the whole lineup, then.
These are the 10 I ran into most, not strongest first. This is how often they showed up across 75 battles.
Higher up means it turned up more often.
When 2 were tied, I put the one that led more often above the other.
No room to argue with that. But look at them.
They're all over the place.
The types are scattered too, and that's the awkward part. Stacking one type won't cover the whole set. I'll go through them starting from the one I met least.
Bottom up, so I can't switch off until the end.
From here it's bulk, attacks and matchups, one at a time.
A face and a name alone won't get me through a battle.
We open at the one I ran into least.
And from here up, the count keeps climbing.
Number 10 is Dragonair, a great lead regular that carries straight over.
I've got one. I left it unevolved on purpose.
Let's say I was saving it for a day like this.
The circles are a guide based on one-on-one matchups. Above all, Dragon Breath generates energy quickly. As Dragonair deals damage, it builds energy quickly. It pairs that with Aqua Tail, a low-cost charged attack.
It never gives you a moment to stop.
It actually pushes through Charjabug and Marshtomp. In my log, it was almost always the first one out.
So its job is to put you on the back foot right from the start.
Though it doesn't look like it can keep that up.
But it hasn't got the bulk for a long slugfest.
So if Togetic or Primeape is out, I just wait.
That's right. Don't rush it. On paper, it falls apart. That's all for this one.
What type combination comes up next?
The only one with this type combination in the lineup. Number 9 is Morgrem, a dark and fairy type.
That combination really is only this one here, and it looks thoroughly pleased with itself.
You'd hardly ever see it in the usual Great League. In a cup for middle stage Pokemon only, it gets to shine.
The ones you'd normally evolve and forget get to be the stars.
Its weapon is Sucker Punch, one of the best fast attacks in the game. It has a short cycle, it chips away, and it gets you to the next attack quickly.
So the fast attack alone gets the job done.
Foul Play and Play Rough sit on top of that, and it's clearly ahead of Dusclops, the one I saw most often.
In my lineup there's nobody I could hand that job to. If it shows up, it's the one that gives me the most trouble.
It causes trouble, but it can't take a hit. Against Charjabug and Sealeo it gets nowhere.
Fragile, then. I'd want to spend a shield keeping it alive.
The next slot is the only shadow in this lineup.
Only one shadow. I'll see if I have one.
Number 8 is Shadow Golbat. It's poison and flying type, and you only see it in this cup.
You really don't see it in regular Great League. It took this cup for it to see play.
Its bulk is just enough to clear the minimum. Wing attack with Air Cutter and Shadow Ball on top. Against Primeape, it comes out clearly ahead.
If it stops my Primeape, that would bother me.
The set used for the math is the one I just gave, but some people run Poison Fang on it. They threaten Shadow Ball and throw Poison Fang instead. That's how it beats Dusclops, the Pokemon I face most often.
If it has to rely on that, its ability to pressure opponents must be shaky.
It is. Against Charjabug and Sealeo it gets nowhere at all.
So when it shows up, I send those two in against it.
That's it.
From here, the count should start climbing.
Number 7 is Marshtomp, water and ground. One step short of Swampert.
So it takes Swampert's place. I've got one I never got around to evolving.
In this cup, almost nothing can hit it with grass-type attacks.
So its grass weakness practically disappears.
Mudshot builds energy before its damage even lands. Then Surf or Sludge comes flying at you.
The ones that can keep the pressure on are what I struggle with.
And yet I barely remember seeing it in the lead.
It usually comes out from the back, though among these 10, it doesn't beat many of them.
There must be someone it clearly beats, though.
Against Crocalor, it clearly wins.
Crocalor is one you run into fairly often.
If it stops that, there's a reason to bring it.
It has one good target, and its bulk clears the minimum.
About now I should start seeing faces, even I know.
Good instinct. From here, they are the familiar ones. Number 6 is Togetic, fairy and flying, and a great lead regular.
I do see that one a lot.
It usually leads, and it knocks the wind out of me.
Good eye. Nearly half of the Togetic I saw were in the lead. The set used for the math is Fairy Wind and Psy Shock. Psy Shock is a cheap charged attack, and it comes around often.
Getting hit with it over and over is what wears me down.
But some people run Heat Wave on it instead.
Same face, different attack coming at you. If I brace for what I see, I'm going to get burned.
Even when Fairy doesn't get through, it has something that lands. It also takes hits well enough that you can rely on it.
The clever all-rounders are exactly what I'm worst against.
It clearly beats Marshtomp and Dragonair. Charjabug and Dusclops push it back, though.
If I see it in the lead, I'm rebuilding my team on the spot.
From here on, it's the ones that actually knock me over.
That got personal fast.
Number 5 is Sealeo, ice and water, and a great league mainstay.
That's the most frequent one so far.
Just showing up that often is already a problem.
It's used as a lead often enough, too.
Having my lineup fall apart right away is the worst outcome.
It chips away with Powder Snow while it charges up the next move. Then Body Slam and Surf come flying in.
So I'm being chipped and hit with the heavy stuff.
Body Slam is a cheap charged attack, so it applies pressure by coming around fast. It takes a hit well too, so there's little to exploit.
Bulky, and it still has the finisher.
Which is why it beats more than half of these 10.
More than half is nearly everyone.
The ones that stop it are Charjabug, Dusclops, and Primeape.
All of those are still to come. Then I'm keeping those 3 back until the end.
Send anything else in against it, and you won't get anywhere.
So does every Pokemon here need careful timing?
Number 4 is Crocalor, a Pokemon you'd hardly ever see in regular Great League.
Now that you say it, I don't remember facing one.
My own Crocodile is stuck halfway through evolving too.
And in this cup, it suddenly found a role as a lead.
Change who's eligible and the stars change with it.
The set used for the math is Incinerate and Disarming Voice. It also has Flamethrower,
A fire type carrying a fairy attack.
though some people run Crunch on it.
So you can't relax until it shows its hand.
It has at least one move that hits every opponent,
Then why not just lead with it?
because in a straight fight, more of these 10 come out ahead of it.
And it can't take a hit either. That's why it almost never leads.
It's a Pokémon you bring in once you can see a good matchup.
Next is one that usually leads then.
That's right, it leads instead of waiting in the back. Number 3 is Primeape.
I remember seeing this one in the lead.
It kicked me by way of hello, and that was that.
It really is a Pokémon that gets used as a lead a lot. It leads instead of sitting in the back and taking hits.
It's all offense.
The trade-off is that it can't take a hit.
If it gets knocked out first, it's over.
For the fast attack you want Karate Chop. That one needs an elite TM, and you're missing out without it.
If you miss the chance to teach it, you can't put the set together.
Rage Fist, the charged attack, needs an elite TM as well.
That's a hurdle before you even get into battle.
The other one, Close Combat, is a heavy hit, but using it drops its defense.
So if it can't finish the opponent off, it falls apart.
It pushes through Marshtomp and Sealeo. Togetic and Charjabug stop it, though.
It doesn't get through the bulky ones.
When I see it, I'll bring in Togetic.
The last two are the ones you meet nearly every battle. Number 2 is Charjabug. In my log, there wasn't a day when I didn't run into one.
I feel like I run into that bug every single time too. Before I know it, I'm the one getting chipped down.
It has the bulk, and it's strong in a slugfest.
Being bulky and hitting hard is the worst combination there is.
The moveset used for the calculations is Volt Switch and X Scissor. Volt Switch needs an Elite TM too, so that's the hurdle.
Another elite TM.
Add Discharge and you've got Electric and Bug both covered.
I keep bringing the ones that shut electric down.
It excels at chipping an opponent down before handing it off to the next Pokémon.
So it's the one you switch into when you're in trouble.
It pushes through Shadow, Golbat, and Primeape. Dusclops and Crocalor stop it.
If I meet it, I'll try Crocalor.
And the last one rounds out the list.
We've reached the final slot.
I think I can guess the name by now.
Number 1 is Dusclops. It's a pure ghost type, and the bulkiest in this lineup.
Dusclops. I have one of those as well.
It's been sitting there unpowered for ages.
Go wake it up. It's strong in a slugfest. It goes on most teams here.
No wonder there isn't a day I don't see one. It doesn't look like much of an attacker, though.
Its offense is modest, just as it looks. Its bulk is high enough that you can properly call it bulky.
It won't go down and still hits hard. That's the most annoying kind.
The moveset used for the calculations is Hex and Poltergeist. The more consistent choice, though, is the cheaper Shadow Punch.
So you just have to read which one is coming. And reading is the part I'm worst at.
It pushes through Marshtomp, Sealeo, and Charjabug. Morgrem, Shadow, Golbat, and Primeape push it back. Plenty of people run it as a closer to.
Then I want to bring something like Primeape.
That's all 10 we've seen. This isn't a ranking of strength. It's how often I ran into them across 75 battles.
Next, let's look at the teams we can build.
These teams are built by adding up the one-on-one matchups.
All 3 teams use Pokémon we just covered.
I could probably build these from what I have.
Before you do, there is one thing to be clear about. This just adds up one-on-one matchups. It isn't a recreation of a real battle.
A guide, then. Still far better than nothing.
The first is Charjabug, Primeape, and Dragonair. Only this team has a Pokémon that beats all 10.
No gaps at all. Is that really how it works out?
Even its closest matchup comes out ahead. Widen it to the 23 I met 2 or more times, and there are still no gaps.
Then that's the only one I need, surely.
It depends on what you have. The other 2 aren't bad either. The second is Togetic, Dusclops, and Dragonair. Its remaining trouble spots are Doublade and Lairon.
Same Dragonair, but its role changes with its teammates.
The third is Dusclops, Sealeo, and Shadow Golbat. Its remaining trouble spots are Lairon, Doublade, and Magneton.
Telling me the weak points is what makes it trustworthy.
These are all on paper results. What happens in actual battles is another matter.
These are completely different from the teams we just looked at.
You didn't build the teams the numbers suggested.
I built these from the Pokémon I own. The on-paper results are a different story. All 3 kept Dusclops at least.
So that's the one you trust most yourself.
The second and third sets used exactly the same 3, yet one set came out ahead and the next came out behind.
Same 3, and some days it all just falls apart.
Now I understand why it says you're still studying it.
That's everything. Let me line them up once more. Here are the 10 again.
Every one of them is in the middle of its evolution line. Normally, I'd have evolved them without a second thought.
This cup is all about stopping at that middle stage.
So where should I start?
Start by building the Pokémon you run into most. You don't have to build the whole list.
My Pokémon storage probably has a few gaps.
One more thing about building them. The only ones that need to be powered up past level 40 are Morgrem and Dusclops. Only those 2 need XL candy. The other 8 don't.
Then I can start on this today.
That's all from me.
Thanks for watching all the way through.
So then,
see you in the next video.